Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is NyandLa back again to give you another pick a card reading. Today we are going to be pulling a reading for can you trust this person or not. So we'll be getting into who this person is, why is it you're questioning whether you could trust them or not, and of course, can you or can you not trust this person. So I'm going to give you two different ways to choose your pile. Either you can, one, choose the oracle cards that I'm about to present right now, or two, you can choose one of the thumbnails that are in I'll show you guys the oracle cards, and then I will timestamp when the photos or the images will come up, and then you could pick your pile from that. It'll make a lot more sense when I do it. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by checking out the information in the bio below. Everything should be available on my website, and if you would like to leave me a tip as well, the information on how to do that is there also. So we're going to get right into it. I want you guys to take a deep cleansing breath. I'm obviously not home right now, so and then okay, so for pile one, what card will represent pile one's person? Okay, so we have Mahen, protection, for pile one. And for pile two, who is the person that pile 2 will be dealing with? Can I have a card to represent that person? Thank you. We have who? Exploration. Okay. Perfect. And then for pile 3, who will pile 3 be dealing with? Who is pile 3 asking about? Soirette? Genesis. Somebody could be pregnant in pile 3. Just gonna get that out of the way right now. Alright, so I'll give you time to choose that, and then of course if you would rather choose one of the thumbnails, that'll be available starting now. Alright, so if you are here, that means that you picked pile 1 or Mahen for protection. So already right away, I'm kind of getting the vibe that whoever this person is, not only do they have a lot of protection surrounding them, but they could be somebody that is very protective over themselves. If you see the snake up here, this is the snake Apep. He is one of the demons in Egyptian mythology. And when you see a lot of the royals, the Neter, they'll have something called a wasser scepter, and that is essentially a tool used to behead Apep. So you'll see even the god Set, the god of chaos, you'll see that he'll have a wasser scepter, and that scepter belongs to him. He forged it. But what that's kind of giving me the energy of is this is somebody that might deal with a lot of snaky people. Like you can even see there's a snake around this barrier, but it's being blocked off from them. Ironically enough, this is almost giving me the vibe of, because snakes also simultaneously represent wisdom, so this person has gained a lot of wisdom. You can see Wajet right there at the top on his Urus with the I told you everything's happening now with the sun right here. So what it's kind of given me is the amount of deception and betrayal this person has experienced in their life has made them very wise. It's almost as though, if you guys have heard the legend of Lord Shiva drinking the snake's venom to essentially save all of humanity, it's like this person is really good at alchemizing negative events, or I guess handling really toxic people and still maintaining their integrity or being able to. Nothing really shakes this person off their path, if that makes any sense, and it's because they've learned how to handle negative energy very well. So this is somebody that could be very closed off, very standoffish, maybe even a little bit cold, or they could appear that way from jump, but that's not necessarily how they are off rip. But that could be the reason why you're wondering if you can trust them or not, because this might be somebody, I'm hearing they're not budging. This could definitely be a person that they're not easy to read off of rip, and it's like you could be trying to determine, is this somebody that is trustworthy, is this somebody that has secrets, or is this somebody that's just very defensive of themselves? And it is giving me the vibe that this is a person that's just very defensive of themselves. I'm also hearing defenseless, so this could be somebody that's also not used to people protecting them, so they've kind of gotten in the habit of just keeping a guard around themselves. You'd be surprised probably to hear what this person has gone through, or the type of person or the type of situation this person has had to deal with. So let's go ahead and get into it. So for pile number 1, who is the person that they are dealing with? How would pile 1 recognize this person? This person could have curly hair. Somebody could be Jewish in this situation. I'm hearing Jewish very clearly. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm hearing the name or the word herald. So it could be a name. What does the word herald mean? I feel like that's like, it sounds churchy, doesn't it? Somebody brings news. Ah, okay. Somebody that brings news. This person could have notified you about something. I'm also hearing a seeing eye dog, so somebody could be blind, or maybe this person sees things that other people are not aware of. This could be the kind of person that like gets a bad vibe or catches a really bad vibe before everybody else does, and that might cause a lot of chaos around them. That's bringing me back to this picture again. You can see a pep and you can see everything surrounding them, but they're protected from it, and they're protected from it because they have this wisdom. Does that make sense? This might be the kind of person that like, I'm hearing dizzy. This person is dizzy. Or you could be dizzy. This person might deal with so much bullshit that it could make you dizzy to realize, or it makes them dizzy, like it makes them anxious, because it's like they try to get out of situations, or they avoid situations where people get really desperate to pull them back in it. So this could be somebody that isolates a lot. You might perceive this person as being a little bit anxious. You'll also know this person because they come from a broken home in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'm hearing das vidanya. Das vidanya. Somebody could be Russian, but das vidanya means goodbye. Somebody could have left them really early in their life, or they could be really used to people abandoning them or leaving them. These are all traits about this person, but this person is still very sensitive or very kind. Like you could pick up on this person. For some of you guys, this could be a Pisces. Or they have the Piscean energy where it's like they have this desire to, I'm hearing save people or to help people, but it also lands them in really messed up situations where maybe they're investing their energy in people that aren't worth it or do not deserve it. Like these are people that are just inherently messy or inherently toxic, and maybe that's when they learned, either they learned how to isolate because they're trying to avoid conflict, or they isolate because people are inherently very messy, and it's like, I'm hearing danger. It's like people might try to take care of that healing nature that they have, or people might try to not take care of. Okay, maybe people do take care of it, but I was going to say take advantage of it. Where it's like they could see that this person is a really nice and kind person and they're very giving, but also simultaneously something about that trait in this person triggers others as well. Especially when this person, I just keep hearing danger. It's like they'll be attracted to, I'm not even hearing attracted to. I feel like this person just lets everybody in, or at one point in their life, they were open to everybody, okay? And it led to a lot of danger, where it's like they're seeing the good in people almost to a fault, to where like they're allowing for people that do not have good intentions to be around them. And what ends up happening is those people will run them through the mud. And this has led to a lot of wisdom for this person. But I'm also getting a lot of anxiety as well, because I'm getting the vibe they might have dealt with a lot of narcissistic abusers. You know, like that narcissist empath spectrum, but that narcissist empath connection. It's like this person might have had to deal with a lot of narcissistic people, especially from their family. Something about their family is coming out, where it's like maybe their family took advantage of them, or their family was narcissistic, or their family was abusive. And I'm almost kind of getting maybe when they were an adult, they started experiencing that in their relationships, which might have made them see things clearly or view things differently, where now they are... You're fine. where now it's like they experienced it in romantic relationships and started to realize what the core issue was, and it was in them and their boundaries. So it's like at some point in dealing with being taken advantage of, they developed really, really strong boundaries. But I'm hearing that they've dealt with a lot of really hateful or hurtful people, and it's like they carry this very pure energy, but they're guarding it, like they are guarding it. Okay, pile one, like they're very defensive of themselves. But I don't get that they're like that all the time. I just feel like that's their resting state, is to be protective until they can kind of gauge the situation. That's really what it's looking like. So why are you questioning if you could trust this person? I'm hearing engagement. This person could have been engaged before, or this person could be engaged. Maybe you want to get engaged to this person. We have Sagittarius energy. Somebody could be Dominican or Puerto Rican. somebody here is a victim of something. But I'm also hearing victim mentality, so I'm not sure if that's you, pile one, or this person. So you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're waiting to see if something is worth pursuing, like maybe a friendship, but you want to do it secretly. For some of you guys, pile one, you might have betrayed this person. I just have to call it like I see it. This could have been a friend of yours in the past. And maybe you're trying to test the waters to see if it's worth it to reconcile or to apologize to this person. That's what it's giving me. Because it's like you're waiting for something, but then I'm hearing 7 of Cups though. So maybe you feel like you're not seeing everything clearly about this person, but you have something built up with this individual, a relationship, a connection. You and this person are connected already is what it's giving me. I'm hearing undeserving though. Clarity on why are you asking if you can trust this person or not? There's a cycle that hasn't come to an end between you and this person because there's a spiritual lesson that is yet to be integrated. I'm hearing you might be going around in circles with this person. For some of you guys, you might have hurt this person or lied to this person in some way, shape, or form. Maybe the defensiveness that they're showing is because they're protecting themselves against you right now. They're not trusting you or trusting the situation. If you didn't do anything to this person, then maybe you would like to make a move on this person or would like to reach out to be friends with this person, but you're noticing, my phone just vibrated. You're noticing that they're very hurt or they're very defensive or they're like very shut down. And maybe you're going in circles with this person because of this defensiveness is really what it's starting to look like. So maybe you've been going around in circles with somebody, with them very specifically, and it's like you would like to leave that cycle, and that might require for you to open up in communication or to say something, but maybe you're trying to test the waters to see if it's worth it for you to reach out to this person. So let's just get right into it to see if you can or cannot trust this person. So let me see. For some of you guys, I'm not to throw shade, maybe you're the person that's not the most trustworthy. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, this person does not seem to trust you, Pile 1. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so can Pile 1 trust this person? Yes or no? Because I'm almost kind of getting you might not have done anything to this person. Okay, but if you did do something to this person, you might be the person that needs to ask yourself if you're trustworthy. Because I don't feel like this person would be blocked off like that for no reason. You can trust this person, Pile 1, but yeah, you can trust this person. They're a very fair individual, but you might need to determine if you're the trustworthy one, okay? Because something's going in circles, and I don't think it's from this person's end. This person is blocking themselves off from you very intentionally. I'm not saying, I'm smiling. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's just the way that the cards are coming out. It's like, this person's trustworthy. Yeah, are you trustworthy? Because it's looking like this person doesn't feel like they can trust you. If you didn't do anything to this person, then you can just shake that off. And it's just this person, yes, you can trust them. They're just sick of going through really toxic cycles. But if you've gone through something with this person and you have lied to or deceived this individual, you might be projecting onto this person a little bit. Where it's like, especially if you did something, I'm hearing kick them while they were down. Yeah, Pile 1. Yeah. They're trustworthy. I'll just say that. You could trust them. Can you trust them? Can you trust yourself? I think is really the question at hand here. Because this person's a very fair individual. Like, they're just coming across with the Justice card. They're very fair. But there's some sort of cycle. It's a toxic cycle that keeps going around and round and round and round and round that they're protecting themselves from. So if they feel like they have to protect themselves, it's because something's not going right or something very toxic is happening. So I would reach to say, yeah, you can trust this person, but are you ready to be trustworthy yourself is really the question at hand here. So what is the advice? What advice do we give for Pile 1 and this person? It's just, I gotta call it like I see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. For some of you guys, this might be an ex. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so for Pile 3, if this person is sad or grieving, you need to honor that, especially if you did something to break this person's trust. Because there's a vibe here of you wanting to, somebody here wants to bypass what happened, and they're taking offense to somebody grieving. So it's like if you stab somebody in the back or if you hurt this person and they're taking time away from you and you're taking offense to that, pile one, once again, you need to ask yourself if you're trustworthy, because you're not creating a safe space for this person to grieve. If you hurt them and you just want to kind of push past it and be like, oh yeah, we already have all this time together, let's just get it, and it's not going to go back to how it was until you address what happened. You know? So it's like, especially if this person's like blocking you off or not talking to you because you did something fucked up to them and you're like, well, what are they doing when they're not talking? What does it matter what they're doing? Because you fucked it up, right? Like, you hurt them. So whatever they do it's to their jurisdiction at this point, babe. Like, what did you do to hurt them? I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm just like, this person is not fucking with you right now for a reason. You need to address why they're not fucking with you. Because they're coming across very apathetic, very closed off. But I'm almost kind of getting the vibe of whatever the cycle is that's happening, it's because you're not processing something, or you're not allowing for something to actually heal or to actually close out, because you want to skip this grieving period. But this grieving period that both of you might be feeling is for a lesson to be learned. This person might be learning that they can't trust you, that you're somebody that they have to protect themselves from. That's just what it's looking like. So maybe the advice for you is to, why do they feel like that? Why do they feel like they have to protect themselves from you? What is it that you're doing that is making them feel that way? Maybe you're trying to escape grieving and you just want to hop back into the situation and go, oh, we can go back to how we used to be. No, you gotta, well, what the fuck did you do, pile one? Yeah, I'm hearing you might be a little crazy thinking that you can just start all over again. That is a little delusional, isn't it? But anyways, pile one, that is the message that I have for you. So yes, you can trust this person. Maybe a little bit of soul searching, a little bit of therapy, counseling might help, because I'm almost kind of getting that you want to restart a cycle that is just not cool. And this person's not going to let you do that. So what is it that you did to break this person's trust? Why are you trying to project it onto them and make it about yourself? There's a lot to unpack with that. But put yourself where it belongs, of course. If you want to get specifics, you can book a personal reading with me on my website. If you'd like, leave a tip. Again, that information is available in the bio. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And we're going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, so if you are here, then that means that you picked card number 2. It's spelled like huh, but it's actually, I don't know if it's who or huh. I don't know how to read hieroglyphs, so we're just going to say it's who just for good measure, okay? This card represents exploration, and the description behind this card is talking about essentially going through a time of crisis that is meant to, essentially to help somebody to evolve. So what I'm kind of getting is that this is the energy of the person that you're dealing with, is that they're currently in an exploration phase. Maybe that's why you're asking if you can trust them. Maybe this person is recently single. Maybe they've recently moved to the area that you're in. It's like there's something about this person, and you might even be able to tell that they've gone through some sort of a crisis, or they've told you that they're going through a crisis. And maybe you're trying to determine whether that's true, whether that's not true. I'm also hearing xenon, so I'm not sure if somebody here is from... Okay. I'm not sure if somebody here is from the 90s, or that's the early thousands, something like Y2K. That might be very significant. Of course, Xenon, she lived in space, so this might be somebody that spaces out a lot. They could be an astrologer. They could like the planets. They could even talk about wanting to travel through space, something like that. I'm also getting the vibe of somebody that might be an astral traveler as well. This could be a very spiritual person, but I'm getting the vibe that whoever it is that you're dealing with, they're going through some sort of a crisis, or they've gone through something very recently that was meant, I'm hearing curated. The situation was meant for them to be able to get out of. So for some of you guys, you might see that this person has gone through a really bad breakup, or maybe even if it's not a bad breakup, just they could have been married and in a relationship and they've gone from that to being single, right? And it's like, they could have gone through some sort of financial issue because of that. Of course, that's something that happens to a lot of people when they go through breakups or divorces. It's like, oh, we're splitting our assets, or we're dividing everything up, and maybe this person has a little bit less money, or you've known them to go through something. It's something like that. And I'm almost kind of getting whatever it is that they've gone through. Like, it might look like they're having a really hard time, or maybe you just hear of this person going after crisis after crisis after crisis. And the reason why they're going after crisis is because whatever the crises are that they're going through is meant for them to grow. This could even be like a cycle that they've had to get out of. But again, I'm getting something where they've entered into a period that's brand new for them, and now you might notice them as being, I think, a little bit more showy, like they might dress a little bit more revealing. It's giving the energy of somebody that's recently single, okay? That's recently single. This person's outside, okay? And that might be the reason why you're asking if you can trust them or not. This could be somebody you're going on a date with, or somebody you're interested in, and they're definitely in this energy of being very open. Maybe not towards you, but just in general. Like, you could see this person could be partying a lot. They could be going on lots of dates. They could be dressing, whatever. But yeah, I'm getting free-spirited. Like, this is coming across as somebody that's a very free-spirited person. I'm almost kind of getting, if you were to ask them or say that, they're not the kind of person that would try to hide that they're exploring, okay? It's like, this is coming across as somebody that's very open and very authentic about what it is that they're doing. But what they're doing is they're exploring. You could be one of the options that they're exploring, or does that make sense? It's like this person is going through a new phase in their life, and they could also be getting over a crisis. So they're definitely evolving into the person that they're supposed to be. Whatever it is, or wherever it is that they're at right now is where they're supposed to be right now, okay? So, who is this person? How will you recognize this person? I'm hearing that you might have met this person in 8th grade. I just heard honking, so we're going to take that as a confirmation. Who is this person to pile to? Who is this person to pile to? Yeah, I'm hearing something about from 2nd to 8th grade. You might have gone to the same school as this person, or there's a lesson that this person learned that was reflecting something that they went through from 2nd to 8th grade. For some of you guys, I'm hearing a health scare. For others of you, it could have been something that happened with this person's parent. Like, they could have had a very sickly parent growing up, that they had a lot of health scares with this person. That's how you might know this person. Like, maybe if you did know them growing up, you know that they were going through like a familial issue, or they had a sickly parent, or there's something about that coming through where it's like, maybe there's a pattern that was unhealthy that they learned from that experience. So like, let's say for example, this person had a sickly parent, so they ended up having to start working early, or they had to learn responsibility really early. People that go through that typically don't have a sense of direction in adulthood because they're so used to making their life about taking care of other people that sometimes they tend to get into relationships where instead of them having a true partnership, they're kind of just playing house, where they are taking care of this person, but this is not being reciprocated to them. So it's like, this could be somebody that has spent a long time of their life just giving and giving and giving and giving and giving to people that maybe could have taken more initiative in their life, or maybe people that were just being willfully ignorant or willfully irresponsible at their expense. That's what's kind of coming through. So if you've known this person, or maybe you're seeing this person, like they're partying a lot or they're hanging out a lot, it's because maybe they were really responsible when they were younger and they weren't allowed for whatever reason to enjoy or to explore their life. Now they can. So that's kind of what it's giving to me, is that this is somebody that's been through a crisis very early on, maybe between 2nd and 8th grade. And that really did, I'm hearing scar them, or it really marked them in how they perceive the world. But yeah. You'll also know this person because they were betrayed by a lover. That's not funny, I'm sorry, but this person could have been betrayed by a lover very recently. If it was a betrayal, but the 10 of Swords is here. If it was not betrayal, it could just be a breakup. Whatever it was final. They left somebody. Maybe this is somebody that they were going back and forth with, possibly like an air sign. Aquarius is heavy, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it's like, whoever it is that betrayed them, they really hurt them. Like, they hurt them profoundly to a point where it's like, getting over this individual is not just like a one break and done. Like, they could have broken up with somebody, gotten back with that person, broken up with them and gotten back with that person, and every time they got back with that person, they were, destroyed. They were heartbroken. So it's like, I'm hearing it's like working a muscle, because whatever it is that this person's going through, it's repeating a cycle of something that they went through when they were a kid. So like I said, if it's about learning boundaries or taking care of people that are just taking from you, or codependence, it's like they could have been in a relationship with somebody that didn't appreciate them, but maybe that is mirroring something from their childhood. So it's like, I'm just getting the strong vibe of something that happened to them when they were a kid is now repeating itself now, or it has repeated itself to a point where this person is now, I'm hearing guarded or locked down. And it's almost kind of like they have a freedom, or they're giving themselves a freedom that they've never allowed themselves before, because they were always assuming responsibility for other people that maybe didn't treat them the best. It's like, can I have more information on this person? It's like, this is the kind of person that, for example, it's like they're the kind of person that is very committed and very loyal, but then they ended up getting with people that were not very committed or very disloyal. And it's like, maybe this is the kind of person that instead of just leaving somebody that was disloyal, they were trying to empathize because they're used to taking care of people. So it's like, oh, they were acting that way because they had a hard childhood, and I can relate to having a hard childhood, but this person doesn't hurt people. So instead of just saying, yeah, we both had hard childhoods, but I don't fuck people over, they're like, oh, well, you know, they went through different stuff than me, and I just want to have empathy for them. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with having that empathy, but sometimes people will genuinely just take advantage of your kindness, and it's kind of given the vibe that this person was kind of getting slapped in the face over and over and over again by people that just treated them like shit, and that they continuously tried to take care of. And I just keep hearing it's a muscle. It's like, this person is learning how to appreciate themselves outside of people treating them like shit. It's sad to say, but it's true, because I just keep hearing a muscle. This person could have a lot of money right now, is what I'm getting. They could even be a breadwinner in their family. Some people could be asking this person for money a lot. This is coming across as a very feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a woman. But if that does resonate, then you could take that. Whoever this person is, they're very beautiful too. I just can't get past. There's something about this person that triggers people. Have you ever heard those stories of people that are so pure in spirit that it like brings out people's demons? It's like that. It's like, this is somebody that's just very nice, almost to a fault, to where people get pissed off at how nice they are. It's like they want to see this person show a bad side. So it's like, let's say for example, this person is very loyal in relationships and they're dating somebody that is a cheater, right? That person that's a cheater, they instead of holding themselves accountable for being a fucked up person, they try to purposefully provoke the person you're asking about to then say, oh, see, you're crazy. It's like people will purposefully try to hurt this person to gaslight them, to make them question their purity, to make them question their good character. Give me 1 second. This is still recording. Okay. It's still recording. I will. I got you. I'll put it in the bloopers at the end. Okay. Okay. I forgot where I was at. Okay, yeah. So how long was that? Okay. This person deals with gaslighters for sure. Because they're very nurturing. It's like people want the chance to enjoy this person's nurturing nature without reciprocating it. It's like, because at the same time, you want to, like I said, it gives the energy of, there's just an innocence to them, a purity where people want to destroy that. I don't really get why, but I do feel it. So that's what it is. But yeah, that's how you know who this person is. So why are you questioning if you can trust this person about to? It could be because they're outside. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you could see this person outside and you're just kind of like, okay, you know, like, you partying a lot. Like, are you good? Or like, is this somebody I can trust? Like, it's kind of given that, like, is somebody that can commit? That's super funny. You been with a Scorpio here? Yeah, this person, I'm hearing betrayed. This person got betrayed at some point by somebody that they were like very loyal to, or like they were very committed to. So some of you guys might want to, I'm hearing a player. You might be worrying if this person is a player. So some of you guys might have dealt with really insecure people in the past, or very jealous. Materialistic is coming through. And maybe there's a cycle with, for some of you guys, it's like how you perceive, if you're like a cis-het male, this is going to resonate. How you perceive women is under review. Does that make sense? So it's like, if you're the kind of person who compartmentalizes and it's like, oh, if you go to clubs and you like to drink and you X, Y, and Z, then you're this kind of a person. But if you like to read and you are at home a lot and you're then you're this kind of person. And it's like not understanding that people are just human beings, you know, women are human beings, and we can do both things. Like you can be a bookworm and also like to go to the club, or you can be somebody that's very committed, but also somebody that can explore your options. It's like there's something about the dichotomy of nature that it's like you're having a hard time. You are being very black and white with how you're perceiving people. And it could be because you're not actually vetting the people that you connect with enough before you actually connect with them. And that's really what's coming across here. So it's almost kind of like maybe you're trying to make sure that this person is who they say that they are, and are not like a red flag, or are not, I don't know, there's something about insecure people or jealous people or clingy. I'm hearing clingy people as well, where it's like the universe is calling you to review the kind of people that you're attracted to. You could also be exploring your options, and you're trying to determine what from what. But it does give the vibe of you want to work toward this person to give this person some sort of offer or opportunity, but you want to make sure that this person's not fake. That's really what it looks like, especially because they're very beautiful. Whoever this person is, like breathtaking, gorgeous. But you're guarded. They might even be guarded. That's coming across very strongly, but it's like you've learned some sort of lesson, or a lesson is coming under review for you just as much as it is with this person. So remember what I said, that this person has been brought through some sort of crisis for them to be able to grow from it. You could be going through something similar, pal, too. That's what it looks like to me. So let's go ahead and get into it. So can you trust this person, pal, too? This person might be afraid you're going to hurt them. I'm getting that right off the bat. Can pal 2 trust this person? Clarity on if you can trust this person. How to trust this person. Do you know this person already, pal 2? Clarity on the Tower card. It depends on if you know this person already. I'm hearing something about a second chance. So either this person betrayed you or you betrayed this person, pal 2. Just take it as it resonates. I feel like it depends. I'm not gonna lie to you, pal 2. You might be able to trust this person. There's a lesson that they're learning. That's what I'm saying. There's a lesson that they're learning right now in terms of their connections. I'm hearing a fall guy. Clarity on the 10 of Wands. Sorry to interrupt you guys. How would y'all define a fall guy? Somebody that takes the blame for something that happened, right? Like a fall guy? So they're set up to be the root. Okay. Like a martyr. A martyr and a fall guy are 2 different. Okay. Okay, cool. So on that note, I'm okay. Fall guy. So I don't know who would be the fall guy in this instance. If it would be you or if it would be this person. Something happened. I'm just going to tell you straight up. Something happened on somebody's end where somebody was set up for something so that they could take the blame for something they didn't do. Okay. I almost feel like that was this person. Because remember we were talking about the, and I'm seeing the Wasser Scepter right here. So I'm almost kind of getting the vibe of this person. It could have been a Cancer that did it, or a Scorpio. We have 2 Scorpio cards here, or Taurus. Somebody did something. I'm feeling like it's to this person to set them up, to make them take the fall for what somebody else did. I'm hearing something about that needing to be unpacked. We have the 7 of Cups here. So it's like, it depends on what your intentions are with this person, pile 2. because if you're the person, I don't really know. I'm getting a storyline of like there might have been interference between you and this person. How does this person feel about pal 2? There might have been interference in your connection. If this is somebody that you already know, okay. This could be, if you already know this person, somebody interfered in your connection, pal 2, straight up. And it's like somebody did something to this person to make them look like something they're not, or to make something appear as though it was something it was not. So like, for example, it's giving the vibe of like, maybe somebody didn't like you with this person, and it's like whoever didn't want you with this person like called this person and was like, oh, you should go to such and such's party or meet me at this restaurant or something like that. And then they're like, okay, cool. And then they go to the restaurant and like there's somebody there that like they did not know was going to be there. And this person is like trying to make a pass at them or something like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? And it's giving the energy of like, oh, I showed up at this place thinking that you were going to be here and you weren't there. It was somebody else. But then the person that set it up like takes the picture and is like, oh, look, such and such, your partner's out on a date with whatever, right? But it's like, it's giving the energy of somebody being set. It sounds crazy, but it is what it's giving. It's like somebody set this person up at one point to take the fall for something that they did not do. And I'm getting that whatever happened, it kind of destroyed their connection with somebody else, if that's making sense. So it's like, yeah, there's something about this person's purity where it's like it's constantly under question and people are trying to set them up for shit. So can you trust this person? I feel like yes, but I feel like this person might not be the most open right now. How they feel about you is they feel happy about you, but they're also scared. So it's like it's almost kind of like I'm hearing obsessive checking. Like they might check, I'm hearing Facebook. They might check your Facebook a lot, or they might check your social media a lot, or it's like, I don't really know what happened. But it is giving the energy of like, oh, someone is definitely not keeping it real with this person about you or about them. So I almost kind of feel like, yeah, you can trust this person, but you might need to be wary about the people that you're surrounding yourself with, or you might need to be cautious about the people that you're going to advice for when it comes to this connection, just because it definitely does feel like there is some fight or there's some sort of interference. Because it's like you can't trust this person. It's almost kind of like a universally like ordained kind of a thing, where it's like, for some of you guys, something might have actually happened between you and them that was supposed to teach you both a lesson, if that makes sense. I like your ring. Something might have happened that was a test between the two of you, especially if there was an interference. I'm getting that vibe where it's like somebody could have lied to you about this person or lied to this person about you, or both, and it's like neither one of you trust each other. So it's like this person feels positively about you, yes, but they don't trust it. They don't trust you either. They don't trust you either. So it's like they're happy about you, they feel satisfied with you, but they also feel like there's something that they're either deluding themselves about or something that they cannot see, if that's making sense. That's really what it looks like here. So can you trust them? Maybe. But it's like you have unfinished business with this person surrounding some sort of an illusion. Surrounding an illusion of some sort. So what advice do we give Pal 2 in this situation? I have one more, Lydia. Sorry, I got caught up with the flies. If you want anything with this person, you're going to have to start from square one, especially if this is somebody that you knew before and something happened, something disturbed the connection between the two of you, is that you're going to have to start from square one with this person. Because I'm almost kind of, something about a trip is coming through here. You could be anxious too. Somebody, I'm getting the vibe, Pal 2, somebody interfered in your connection, straight up. Like somebody fucked with you guys. Somebody fucked with you. They fucked with you and this person, and it's like somebody might have gotten between the two of you to break you up, like real bad, to create a narrative. It's just what it's coming across. So I'm getting this energy of you wanting to rush in, because you're anxious. You can reconnect with this person. They are trustworthy, but you're gonna have to rebuild the trust from square one and build it up, okay? And it's like, and you're also gonna have to prioritize this person, clarity in the Two of Pentacles, or you're gonna have to make sure that you're not getting too you're gonna have to decide if you genuinely want something with this person. Maybe starting off as friends is a good idea, because it's like, if the storyline resonates with somebody interfering, this person is not trusting the situation, if that makes any sense. You can go back to reconcile. If it's not going back, you can definitely reach out to this person. Just know you have to move slow, because they're not going to be quick to commit, and they're not going to be quick to trust anybody. They're not going to be quick to trust anyone. But I am getting that they would be open to you, but they're going to be very like, it's giving open wound, where it's like you're going to need to be very clear with your intentions, pal, too, because this person is like in a jump scare thing, where it's like you're going to do one thing and they're like, and they're going to get rid of you, or they're going to run away, or they're going to pull the plug. It's giving like that, but it's not because they're not trustworthy. It's something traumatized them in the situation, and it needs to be rebuilt from square one. And this person's just not, it doesn't matter if it's you or anybody else, they're not going to trust anything right now because they've been severely burned by a situation. So that is the message that I have for you, pal, too. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website. I'm sending you lots of love, and have a wonderful day. All right, so if you are here, that means that you picked pile number 3. So you picked Tourette. Love that. Remember I said something about pregnancy? Yeah, for sure. Somebody could be pregnant. If not, they're very creative. We'll say that. Or horny, one of those two. But anyway. All right, so I'm getting the vibe of this person. There's a Venusian energy coming through. This person could be a Taurus or a Libra. This person could have a very maternal energy. So this person could be a mother. They don't have to be a mother, but the energy surrounding them, it's like they are very motherly. It's like people get around this person, and it's like they feel like they're taken care of. They feel safe. This person might also be going through a brand new beginning of their own. For some of you guys, they're creating a brand new beginning. They're working on something. Hi, friend. Good. This person could have also recently dealt with a death in their family. I am getting that. But if anything, they're working on a new project, or they're about to receive news about something that they've been working on. This could even be like getting proposed to, or finding out that they're pregnant, or getting a new job, or a new form of income, or something like that. This person, they're creating something, whether that's a new life, like literally, or figuratively, they're creating a new life for themselves, and you're going to start seeing how the world around them transforms to support that. But also you're going to notice that they're going to be heavily protected. It's like you're going to be around this person, and you're going to feel can feel that this person is very heavily protected by something or someone. This could even be like a mother spirit, like their mother could have passed on, their grandmother could have passed on, but they have a lot of feminine energy both in them and around them, but very specifically around them to protect them, very much so. It's like you don't get into this person's life easily, if that makes sense. It's like there's like a whole approval process in the spirit realm that you got to go through to be able to get to this person, okay? And it's because in the same way that a fetus is very fragile and it needs to be protected, it's like in that same way, like spiritually, this person is in, for some, a cocoon, but like almost like in the universe's uterus, and they're being protected so that nobody can hurt them, nobody can steal from them, nobody can lie to them. It's like something like that while they are gestating, while they're growing and evolving. So this person could be spending a lot of time to them. All three piles are spending a lot of time to themselves. I'm seeing that right away. But that's how you'll know this person. It's like they're very creative, they're very maternal, they're very nurturing. And they're just a sweetheart. It's just giving sweetheart energy, okay? But they're so sweet to a point where they're being secluded and protected from other people. Hi, guys! Well, let's get right into it. So, who is this person? Whose card is that? Okay, I was like, you got somebody's credit card? So, who is this person that pile 3 is dealing with? How will pile 3 recognize this person? Pile 1 might be significant.
And I might just bring in the things and make them into pendants too. Somebody might want to wear it like a dog tag. Yeah.
But I do have a credit card.
You have a credit
I'm
card?
gonna move this. I'm not being rude.
No, you're fine.
I might be being rude, but
No.
I don't want to knock it over.
No, you're okay.
I do have a credit card.
I love these little stickers
Which ones? On the table?
on the faces, on the shades.
I love the stickers. That's my favorite
I
part.
love stickers. They're so beautiful.
At my job, I'd be jacking the stickers at the doctor's offices and stuff.
Yes.
Well, honey, I got it yesterday, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Are you taking my fan?
Okay, I'm back. We'll go back down.
Okay. See you in a second. This person is a sweetheart. That's how you know who this person is. They have a very childlike energy to them. They're very generous. They're very kind. They're very sweet. They're very generous, especially with their words. Like, they could be very encouraging. If they might like to give gifts a lot. If you know this about this person, you might not know this about this person, but they like to give gifts a lot. It's like they look out for other people in a very profound way. It's like, I don't really know. It's like people feel like they're taken care of when it comes to them. This person will ride to fix something, or like they'll ride for their people. Okay. Hi. You want a tarot reading?
Are they free?
No. Yeah. I'm also getting something about two-faced. So we're definitely going to get into this because it's like this person's coming across really nice. I'm not sure if you think that they're two-faced or if maybe somebody's calling them two-faced, but I did hear two-faced, so why am I hearing two-faced? They could be pregnant. I'm not going to lie to you. It's giving pregnant. Or just like I said, they're very creative, but no, they choose to be nice, pal 3. Maybe that's why you're asking if you can trust them, because it's like this person is very sweet and very motherly, but like they might have another side to them that people don't like, because I keep hearing two-faced, but I'm not sure if they're two-faced or if people are two-faced with them and this person's just really perceptive. Somebody could have blonde hair. I'm hearing blonde hair. Somebody could have long eyelashes. Yeah, I'm hearing they play the game, pal 3. They play the game for sure. So why is pal 3 questioning if they can trust them? Yeah, for some of you guys, it's like maybe you thought this person was sweet and cuddly, and then somebody fucked around and found out about this person. You could be dealing with the Pisces or Piscean energy. You're on a break with this person. You're on a break with this person. You're trying to decide what to do. I'm hearing something about a toothbrush. Like, this might be, like, you might be willing to let them leave stuff at your house or leave stuff at your place, but you're like, okay, wait, can I trust this person? It's something like that, but you're on a pause with this person, you're on a break from this person, trying to decide where to go, yeah. Trying to decide where to go next, and that's fair. For some of you in Florida. For some of you to Florida? But, yeah, it's like, I don't know. There's something about this person's energy that's making you unsettled now, especially because of this break. Like, you could have done something to this person or something could have happened around this person and they showed a different side. And it's like, now you're like, wait a minute, do I... It's okay, baby. Okay. But you're questioning if you can trust them because you're on a break with this person trying to decide what to do. Yeah, you might have seen a side of this person and you're like, whoa. Whoa. So I'm not sure if you can trust this person. We're going to find out together. Somebody's showing you a side of themselves that, like, whoa, okay. So, yeah, clarity on why you're asking if you can trust pal 3. Somebody could drink a lot. Yeah, it's... For some of you, this person could be trying to get back with you. For others of you, you could be trying to get back with this person. But somebody's rejecting somebody. I do see that here. Yeah. Somebody's feeling rejected for sure. Somebody wants a new beginning, and it's like they want to reach out to somebody, but they're overthinking what to say. So I am seeing that here. It's like the reason why you're asking is because you're trying to decide if this is somebody that's worth being in a relationship with or worth linking up with in that way, or if should I travel to this person. You're trying to figure out where you should go or what you should do. So let's go ahead and get into it then. Fuck it. Can pile 3 trust this person? Ooh. I don't know, pile 3. Maybe not. Can pile 3 trust this person? I'm hearing no. You cannot trust this person. They might be trying to get pregnant on purpose. I'm sorry. Somebody might be trying to baby trap someone. I'm getting that right away. For money, for some of you guys. I'm hearing on purpose. This person is... Okay, so this person's nature, maternal nature or caring nature, it is calculated. Does that make sense? I wasn't expecting this to go this way. Like, if you give this person an offer or money or something, it's going to lead to a very broken home. Something's going to lead to a broken home. It's like not... This person could be trying to leave you for somebody else or leave somebody else for you or something like that, but it's like this person... Clarity on if you can trust this person or not. It's weird because the cards are not negative, but they're giving me the energy I'm getting is negative. This is somebody who might rush into relationships a lot. They're trying to rush into something, like marriage maybe. But it's like there's this other side to them, pile 3, where it's like this person might, I don't know how to describe it. It's like there's something that's really unsettling about this person. If you can feel it, you can feel it, okay? Because it's like initially I'm like, oh yeah, this person, whatever. But I'm like, as time is going on, it's like this could be somebody that you meet once and you're like, oh yeah, this person's really cute or really pure, really high. Really sweet, and then like as time goes on you're like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, I'm hearing something about cheating. This person could have cheated on somebody in the past or is cheating on somebody right now, and they try to make themselves out to be the victim. It's something like that. This person's really good at presenting themselves as innocent. I keep hearing Pisces. They could be a mom, and it's like if they are a mother, they could use being a mother as the cloak. There it is. So it's like this person tries to present as soft. Oh, I'm soft. I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can trust me. I'm a mom. I'm this and I'm that. But it's like they have a very dark, evil energy to them where it's like they might not even really be nice to their kids. Or if you were to have a kid with this person, they would not be a nice mother. Whoever they are, it's like they're trying to force marriage, if that makes sense. Or they're trying to force a connection. They don't care if it's a happy connection or not. They're trying to force something, okay? And it's like they leverage relationships to get finances, maybe? I don't know. They're already on the 10 of Cups reversed. They could be a home wrecker. I'm hearing divisive. They will use that nurturing nature to divide people. They're a home wrecker. They like to break up relationships. So this could be somebody that it's like if you... Ooh...
So there's a variety of flags.
It's strange because they try to present like they have these family values, but they don't. It doesn't like actually manifest itself that way. It's like they present like they're this, like they have this high morale, but they really don't, pal 3. It's what it's giving, and it's like they want you to view them as innocent, as family oriented, as trustworthy, as, oh, I would never, but they would and they do. And it's like if you get with this person, they're gonna draw you in with that nurturing nature, and they're gonna stab you in the back, and then they're gonna make it your fault. It's like, and then they're gonna hide behind the, oh, I'm a mother, or I'm a this, I'm that, like I would never, oh my god, I just had to protect my kid. And you know what I'm saying? It's something like that, pal 3. It's a little bit weird. Something about fashion is coming through too. Interesting. So anyway, what advice do we give for pal 3? They're gonna start an argument with you on purpose. Or this person starts problems for you on purpose to keep you from leaving. Or to keep you from being able to start over, maybe with somebody else. For some of you guys, this person could have home wrecked, and you might be trying to get back with someone. They're not going to let that happen. If you keep them in your life, they're not going to let that happen, pal 3. Here, we finally get the real cards. We finally get the real cards on this person. If you continue with this person, it's like they're trying to trap you. For some of you, they're going to try to baby trap you, straight up. But they're going to use, like, this coy, like, oh, no, I would never, But I'm almost kind of getting you're starting to see through that shit. It's like, then the advice is not to have a new beginning with this person, for sure. Especially if they're, like, a Pisces. Or, like, a Leo. It's like they're really insecure, and they go around stabbing people in the back. That's what it is, but they try to present, like, oh, not little old me. This person's fucking evil, pal 3. Satan incarnate, okay. But no shade to my Satanists. I love you guys. But anyways, I shouldn't have used that word, my bad. But anyway, that is the message that I have for you, pal 3. And for all of you, if you made it this far, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I'm sending you lots of love. Again, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website. Hi. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye.